We're playing Faster Than Light today by request. So, this game came out 4 years ago. It was pretty highly rated when it did. Um, I didn't see a whole lot of talk about it other than in game circles though, so you probably haven't heard of it. Faster Than Light is a roguelike game, which roguelikes are, of, in my opinion, they're a very niche kind of game. I don't see a lot of people that actually like them. Roguelites are any decent good roguelite has permadeath, which means once you die, you're done. There's no going back. There's no respawning, no nothing. If you die, you're dead. You got to start over. So, Fast and Light is a sci-fi roguelike. We are a remnants of the, I think it's Imperial group. We are remnants of the government that's trying to fight off the rebel forces. So I have a couple ships, just one ship unlocked really. Here's the main ship that you start out with. I'm going to play on normal. I will probably die because I'm bad at this game. Also, it's hard and you should expect to die. So this is our ship. You have all these rooms here. These are the different systems in my ship. So I have the engine room, the oxygen room, the weapons, med bay, shields, doors, security or surveillance, and the pilot's room. So I'll start out with 3 crew members. There's not much to look at here other than that, but advanced content, we'll enable that. Why not? It might be some stuff that I'm not as familiar with, but okay. So we start out here. FTL, Faster Than Light Drive, which is where the game gets its name from. We are looking to head over to this point in the area so that we can progress onto the next sector, as it's called. So we need to travel over there. I kind of need to figure out which way I want to go. I could go up this way and around, or I could go here and up. I'm going to go this direction. After I make a couple jumps, you'll see the rebel forces that are pursuing me. So our first encounter. There's a ship with pirate markings orbiting the nearby planet. You received his hail. Anything is possible for the right price. So I can hire the mercenary to delay the rebels, which I don't have enough money for. Hire the mercenary to scout the sector, don't have enough money for. I can fight them or I can leave them alone. I'm gonna, this is a tough choice. I'm gonna fight them, just cause. The mercenaries are worse than the rebels. The only honorable course is to engage the mercenary in battle. Which is ironic because if I came across a mercenary contract, I would definitely take it. So, I'm going to click over here to power up my weapons. Here's my energy bars here. You can see they got used here in the weapons system when I did that. And someone has teleported. Is that someone teleporting aboard? Oh, someone got mind controlled. That's a mind control unit. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. We'll see how that goes. So I'm going to press 1 on my keyboard to select my Artemis weapon. I'm going to target. Well, actually, no. I want to fire the burst laser. Because if I fire while this green shield is still up, my missile will not go through. So I'm going to fire my burst laser there as soon as it charges up. It's going to take time here to charge up. So this mind control guy is attacking my weapons unit. That's not good. I'm going to go attack my guy so that I will be sure to still have power for my weapons. Oof. So mind control ended. I'm going to go back to my engine component. When you have people in these systems, the ones that have these little figures above the systems there, that means you gain extra bonuses when they are manned. So I get an extra evasion when I have someone in there. You can see it just went from 10 to 15% because I have someone in there now. Okay, so that green shield is down, which means I can take the Artemis weapon, and I'm going to fire. Oh, I'll fire at their mind control. I don't want that to happen again. Okay, you can see it's flashing red now, so that is incapacitated. I'm going to fire at their shield system next. Oh, wow, they got my shield system. We're going to take this guy, put him there. We'll just suffer with a little bit less evasion. They're trying to escape. My Artemis cannon is ready to fire. I'm going to target their engines. Hopefully I can get them so they can't escape. The engines are now disabled. Doing good so far. Except for my shields are down and they're attacking me. And I win. So I took some damage there. It's probably Wasn't the best choice to make ever, but I got some goodies from it. 2 fuel, 1 drone part, and 13 scrap, which is the money in this game. Before I jump off, I'm going to make sure everything's all repaired. Do. I'll come back when it's all repaired and we're ready. Okay, so one thing I forgot to do when I started this game is I'm going to save crew positions. So that means when I have them run around and do other stuff in the ship during battle or whatever, I can quickly hit a button when I'm all done to have them go back. It's much easier to keep track of who goes where because they develop skills in the areas that they work on. So I want to keep whoever has the best skills in those areas. There's a distress signal here. I don't know if I want to go there first thing though. So I don't really want to go in this nebula. You can't detect, your sensors don't work in nebulas, and there might be other bad stuff in there that you just straight up can't see. So I'm trying to think of which way I want to go. I think I'm going to head down here, and then I'll go to the distress. So here first. Oh no, it's an asteroid field. A pirate ship was lying in wait inside the asteroid field. It immediately moves into attack. So I have to fight asteroid fields. Every once in a while, an asteroid will come and come close to striking my ship. So it's like an extra barrage of attacks. You can see one right here on the enemy just as I paused it, and it struck their shield, so their shield went down. I'm going to target their shields with my burst laser. I do have a limited ammo for the Artemis, which is my missiles here, which is why I'm not using it unless I really have to. So their shields are impaired. Orange is just not working as well. Red is completely out. Oh, already done. They want to surrender. I'm going to accept their surrender. As soon as my FTL charges, I will jump out of here. See you on the other side. Okay, let's see what's happening in this system. Haha, I knew someone would fall for our dastardly trap. It appears the distress beacon was nothing but a decoy for a pirate ambush, which I'm not too upset about. Early on, I like to get into some battles so that I can get scrap to upgrade my ship. Early on battles aren't that difficult. I won't take too much damage from them. So I'm going to pause the game so I can assess what I want to do. So they have 1 shield bar energy level. So first thing, we'll go with Artemis, the cannon first this time, and we will attack their shields. The cannon, the missiles go straight through shields. So they are very useful for that. Again, limited ammo though, so something to keep in mind. Waiting for weapons to charge up. Boom, shields out. Now that they're out, I have a chance to take my burst laser and, weapons or engines. If I take out their engines, they won't be able to dodge any of my attacks, but I'm going to aim for the weapons. That way they can't hit back. Attack their shield next, because I'm sure someone's in there trying to repair it. They're trying to surrender. I'm not going to accept their surrender. Sometimes you can get a better deal out of just completely destroying their ship. So their offer was 1 fuel and I think like 7 scrap. Let's see what I get out of it for destroying the ship. 1 fuel, 12 scrap. Sounds good to me. So you can see here's the rebel forces coming in behind me. I always have to be mindful of where they're at. I cannot let them catch up to me. If they catch up to me, I will be in for a big battle, which I might be able to escape, but I'll have to spend lots of resources and time doing that, which I really, really don't want to do. An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small rebel space station. Sensors indicate it's a storage vessel for military goods. Again, I'm going to attack. Fire our missile at their shields. They have a drone here that's intact. It's going to fire at my shields. Apparently it's doing a really bad job. This little drone by himself isn't much. All he could do is knock down my shields once, and then my shield will recharge by the time he can fire again. So as long as I keep their weapons down, I am not worried about getting hit. Go Go for their shields again. It's probably going to be the last volley. Oh, too many misses. Almost there. Last one hit, and we got it. What did we get? 19 scrap, that's all. Oh, and I can get to investigate the station. I'm going to press 1. The station is a storage site for various resources. You salvage everything possible. 3 missiles, 1 drone part, 8 more scrap. Awesome. Okay. Do I want to go down here or up here? I have a little bit of option for a couple shorter jumps up here, so I'm going to go up here. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I'm not the greatest at this game. Once you arrive, your screen lights up with warnings. A nearby pirate seems to have advanced hacking tools. They have tried to shut down your engines. Your crew manages to keep them barely operational, and you move in to attack. So, you can see they've knocked out partially powered, temporary disabled by enemy or location. So I have a slight knock to my evade percentage because my engines are partially disabled. It's usually at 15. So I'm going to take the Artemis cannon, fire it at their shields like normal. You can see they've got an Artemis cannon too, and I'm not sure what that weapon is. A better player than me would know just by looking at it what that weapon is. Whew, their cannon missed. Okay. So shields are down, attack their weapons. Okay. Next one we'll go for, make sure their shields stay down, I guess. Sometimes it's worthwhile to attack their oxygen. I've won a couple battles just by disabling their oxygen unit and all the crew suffocate. But that's best when there are certain weapons that all they do is disable things. They disable systems, but I don't have any of those weapons, so I won again. I don't think I took a single point of damage for that one, so that's great. 3 fuel and 7 scrap. Okay, we have another distress signal. I'm going to check it out. Worst case scenario, it's a battle, and I get some scrap for winning. You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You hail them and ask what's wrong. Help, we're being overrun by some sort of giant alien spiders. Oh man, so I have a choice. I can either go help, or I can leave them alone. If I help and succeed, they're going to give me a nice reward. I might also fail, or I might succeed and lose a crew member. That's quite likely. Or I could just straight up fail and lose a crew member and not get any reward. I'm going to gamble. I like to gamble in this game. I am going to send a crew to help. Your crew slowly creeps up on a cluster of creatures from behind. Without warning, the giant arachnids turn and charge. However, your team stays in control, and before long, you've beaten them back. So I succeeded. Awesome. So I didn't lose any crew members, and I got a reward for it. Awesome. So the rebel group is catching up. I'm going to go up here. If I have more time before they catch up, I might go here before I jump down here. But you arrive at the next beacon, only to be immediately hailed by a small shuttle. Help us, we're being attacked by pirates. I'm going to aid the civilian ship. Like I said, I like to gamble. I could have stayed out of it, but I want the sweet rewards for beating the crap out of these guys. You power up your weapons and engage the pirate ship. I'm going to pause, examine what they got. So they have an anti-combat drone that shoots the sun and possibly destroy your combat drones. So if I had a combat drone like they do, over here circling their ship, this guy would disable it. I don't, so I don't really have to worry about that. First things first, shields. Shields are down, attack their weapons. Done. Let's go for shields again. Make sure they don't repair those. You can see someone's in there repairing it. They just got it repaired, and then I took it down. They got 1 point of hull integrity left. My next volley should take care of that. And they are defeated. What do I get? 3 fuel, 1 missile, 14 scrap. I get a reward from the crew from that civilian ship from helping them. Oh no, I should read this instead of just assuming. It seems the crew did not survive the assault. You take what you can from the remains of their ship. So I scavenged their ship too. 3 more fuel, 1 more missile. So I used 1 in the battle and I've gotten 2. That's an increase of 1. And 9 more scrap. Oh, there's a store. I have a good chunk of change. We'll see what we can find over here. The space station has a traveling merchant who shows you his wares. Okay, so let's see what we got. Page 1, page 2, automated reloader, distraction buoys, hacking stun. All crew member in a room during a hacking pulse will be stunned for the duration. I don't have anything to hack with, so I don't think that's any good. Cooldown weapon shots is improved by 10%. That's nice, but I don't know if it's worth 40 scrap. What I do want to look at is a crew member, Ferris or Mafan. So, the Mantis race, you can see here, the Mantis disregard for individual lives has led their evolution as a vicious warrior race. They do 1.5 damage in combat and 1.2 times move speed. They don't repair very well, though, so they are not the crew member you want repairing your systems if they get damaged in battle. The Rockmen are rarely seen or known for their fortitude. They're immune to fire. They're great for putting out fires on the ship, but they move really slow, so they have extra health. So they're another good combat race. I think I'm gonna hire Ferris, though. And then I want them to fix up my hull. So, I have a little bit of money left. So, here's the store we were just looking at. I'm going to close that. I'm going to open up my ship dialog. This is available in any jump when you're not inside a battle. So, I can upgrade the components of my ship with scrap. I was looking over here, and I can see that I have the ability to add 1 more bar of energy into the engine, but I don't have any more energy to provide it. So I'm going to upgrade my reactor for 20 scrap, accept, and then I have a spare bar of energy here. I'm going to put it in my reactor. You can see my evade went up to 20% now. So upgrading your reactor is a good investment of your scrap. More so than shields come late game. If they can't hit you, it doesn't matter how many shields you have. So, last jump, we're jumping to the exit of this sector. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged up, you can jump to the next sector. Civilian colonists loyal to the rebel cause are present on a nearby planet. It looks like they're currently receiving a supply shipment. Could be useful. Okay. Attack the rebels, steal supplies from civilians, or leave them be. Hi, cat. I'm going to attack the rebels. Okay, we'll pause it, assess what I got here. So this is the standard rebel ship that I've been looking at. Looks like they have two, I think those are laser cannons. They also have a transport system, so they can beam crew onto my ship. I don't like that idea. However, I do have a Mantis, which is great for that. In the meantime, I'm going to have them man my shield systems. Okay. Take out this guy, Mr. Mantis. Oh boy, you please repair that fire and fix up my oxygen system. Okay, so I'm going to pause it here. So I disabled their transportation system, not until after they got a guy over. But next one, attack their shields with my lasers. Their shields are disabled, but not completely out. Okay, you need to come help with this. You need to go to the med bay. Select you, go to the med bay. Thank you. Okay, so here's another thing that you can do. I can click and manually open these doors, which means I can let all the air out of these rooms, and that will extinguish the fire. My weapons are charged again. I need to strike. Set that fire on their weapons again while I'm making sure these guys repair and don't die from the fire. I can't see in that room, so I can't tell if the fire is extinguished or not. I know you stink at repairing, but please come over here. Okay, so I scrapped the rebel ship. With the rebel ship destroyed, you take the time to collect what little scrap remains. They already made the delivery to the civilians. So I got some stuff. I'm definitely going to gamble and try and steal. The colonists hand over supplies and load it onto your ship. As you jump away, you crack it open and discover nothing more than vaccinations for a local plague. So I didn't get anything. No penalty, though, so that's nice. I'm going to close those doors. I pressed X to close all doors of my ship. Hopefully there's no giant fire in here. Oh, no. You can see the red bars in there? They're taking damage from not having oxygen. You need to come in here and help. Whew. Mantis is about to die. You come in here and help put the fire out. They're going to repair my... What is this system even called officially? My sensor system. So the sensor system is back up. You can see. I'm going to have everyone return. And you are going to come help repair as well. Okay, so we're going to head back. So, that is the entire first sector. From here on out, I'm probably not going to show you every battle, since a lot of them are pretty much the same. So I'll skip over a bunch and only show you the interesting ones. The ones more like this last one, where I was dealing with a bunch of systems and whatnot, and got a little hairy. So I'm going to make sure these guys are healed up before I jump to the next sector, and then I'll meet you on the other side. Okay, so here I am. I have two choices on which sector I want to jump to. Do I want to jump to the Uncharted Nebula or the Abandoned Sector? So Uncharted Nebula, I mentioned nebulas before. Sensors do not work in nebulas. The whole sector won't be a nebula, but most of it will be. They're interesting. They can hold just as many rewards as anything else, but I'm not a big fan of them because they tend to come with lots of environmental hazards. I'm going to pick the Abandoned Sector. It's probably going to mean lots of pirates. This sector was the site of many major battles between the Federation and Rebel fleets. Strangely, there's very little evidence of those battles remaining, because the pirates stole all the stuff. So right off the bat, we have a store. I don't have any money. I'm not going to go to the store. I don't have any money for anything in the store. So it's a good thing I was trying to plan out my travels, because you can see here, I could go here, and then I couldn't reach anything else. So I definitely don't want to go this direction. I would have to backtrack. Backtrack waste fuel. It takes me 1 fuel for every single jump I do. It'd be a waste of fuel to just backtrack over places I've already been. I wouldn't be getting any rewards, and there's a chance of the rebels coming in and catching up to me. I definitely want to go this way. I don't care much about the store, because I don't have any money, but they can fix up my hull, I guess. You arrive at the beacon to discover a civilian ship fleeing from a lone Lanius craft. The civilian ship messages you, "Help, the metal monsters are coming to melt down our ship." Strangely, no active weapons signatures are detected. So the Lanius race is part of that extended thing that I enabled at the beginning that I'm not super familiar with. I'm going to try and contact them. You approach the ship without activating any weapons. The civilian says, "Don't go any closer, just kill them before hastily making their retreat. Ignore them and continue." You ask what they're doing here, but the translator clearly has problems with the request. It chirps with their response. Expunge floral proposition. You try to clarify their answer, but to no avail. Both you and the Lanius captain end the transmission despondently. Okay. I suppose I could try and attack them just now if I wanted, but I don't really want to. There is a distress signal. I'm going to check it out, see what rewards we can get. You find the source of the distress call, a small research station. It appears a small laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. Their fire suppression system is not responding. Okay. I'm going to send a crew in. If I dock, there's a big risk of damage to my ship. And I lost the Mantis. So, that's part of the gamble. You send your crew into the station. Unfortunately, as soon as they enter, the fire breaches the station's fuel containment cell. You quickly try to dock and retrieve your crew, but not before an unfortunate soul is lost in the inferno. So I lost Ferris, my Mantis. Got a little bit of scrap, but to be honest, it's not worth it. Okay, so I'm going to plan out how I want to get to this exit down here. I have a little bit of extra time, so I could go here, 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 and then back. I think that's what I'm going to do. Reevaluate when I'm a little closer. You have picked up a Lanius vessel drifting in the sector. There is no damage to the hull. It appears to be powered down. Let's scan. As you scan the vessel, the scan frequencies awaken Lanius crew from hibernation, and they're hungry for raw materials. I'm not raw material. Okay, so battle time. Missile to the shields. Oh, they disabled my engines. Hacking drone. Okay. Okay, their shields are down. Attack their weapons. Attack their hacking thing next. And I win. What did I get? 2 fuel, 1 cannon, 16 scrap. Not bad. Okay, I'm going to go here next, and then depending on how close the rebel fleet is, I will go either here or here. I suppose it really doesn't matter, does it? So I have some time here. I have a choice to make. I just jumped here and I found out that this is a store. I have a good chunk of money. If I jump to the store, the only place I can go is here and then down to the exit. I'm going to risk it. I don't think I'll get behind the rebel fleet. Here's my store. Here's what I got. Drone control, cloaking, and hacking. Don't have enough money for cloaking. See what's on the other page. Okay, so I have Burst Laser 2. I don't really want to buy Burst Laser 1. Hull Smasher Laser Mark 2. No, no thanks. Okay, I'm just going to repair my hull, and we're going to leave. So you can see this is where the Rebel fleet will be after I jump next. So I'm still clear. A rebel messages you. Who would have thought the most wanted ship in the quadrant would just happen by my station? Prepare to meet your maker. Okay. Missile to the shields. Standard operation. Prepare our laser. Oh, they struck my system, so I don't have the power for my burst laser. Oi. I'm going to disable that, and now I have 2 free bars of energy to enable my burst laser. Target their shields. Actually, I'll target their weapons, because that Artemis missile is going to wreak havoc. They want to surrender 3 fuel, 1 missile, and 11 scrap. Sure, I'll accept that one. The rebel force is really close now. I am getting out of here. You arrive near a damaged and dilapidated space station. It appears to be abandoned, but you detect faint light signatures on board. Ooh, I'm going to board the station and look for survivors. With any luck, I'll end up with some new crew member. Human corpses are scattered across the station. You find the source of the signal, a lone survivor, locked themselves in a storage closet. You quickly retreat with them in tow back to the ship and hope they can recover enough to be of some use. So I got a new human crew member on the shields. A couple of people need hailing up. Okay, they're all good. Everyone back to their spots. Now I'm going to save your spots with this new guy. And we are off to the next sector. Choice again, Zoltan or Mantis? I'm going to head to the Zoltan. Maybe I can pick up some Zoltan crew members. As far as races go, humans are the jack of all trades. They're decent at everything, but they're not especially good at anything. So I'd really like to have some other races. I was excited to have that Mantis race because he was really good at combat for any boarders that got teleported aboard, but then he died. You arrive in Zoltan's base. From what you heard, they anticipated the coming war, made preparations to hold their borders. Okay, so there's a small nebula down here. I'm going to start by going forward. A Zoltan ship is waiting in this beacon. They request your identification, but radiation from the sun in this system is disrupting your communications. They take your silence for aggression and move in to attack. That stinks. Okay, because they have this green shield, I'm using my laser first instead of the cannon. They have 3 weapons. This is not going to be pretty. Not going to be pretty at all. Here comes an ion charge to disable my shields. Oh, missed. Thank you. That hit. That hit. Ouch. Okay, my weapon systems are down. I'm firing a missile, I guess. You can see it hit the green shield. My shields are disabled for about 5 seconds because of that ion charge. Open these doors to extinguish that fire. Oh. Shields, shields. They are kicking my butt. This is not looking good, everyone. Not at all. Ouch. I might die here. This might be the end of our series or on our very first episode. How great is that? Okay. Ow! Man. I'll come back after I get this repaired up and everyone healed. Okay, so that was a ridiculously bad battle for us, which tells me I need to upgrade my ship a fair amount. So I want more space to put energy into my engines for evasion. I'm putting 2 more spaces. I accept that. You can see I can now accept 2 more energy in here, but I don't have any energy. So I also need to upgrade my reactor. Make sure I have energy put in that. You can see now I'm up to 34% evasion. I have some money left. I have a choice. Do I want more shield power or more engine power? In order to upgrade shield power, you can see here on the left side, I need to upgrade it 2 more levels to get even 1 more shield barrier, which is 50 scrap. And then I would also need 2 more power bars to power it, which is 50 scrap. I do not have 100 scrap, so I'm going to 1 here, accept. Okay, so that's where we're at. Hopefully 39% evasion will help us greatly going forward because a ship with pirate markings demands your surrender. These are sad times when even Zoltan's space is beset by pirates. You doubt these fools will be missed. I will do my best to murder them. Don't know if it's going to happen, though. Missile to the shields. First thing, they got a mind control unit. That sucks. My crew members are fighting each other. Awesome. They fired a volley to take out my med bay. Awesome. Their shields are a little weak. More on their shields, I guess. So you guys are really weak. You need to head to the med bay. Repair the med bay so that you can then get healed. Thank God that missile missed. They want to surrender. No. Just because. I don't know why. That's a bad idea. But taking out their weapons. Mind control on me again. Took out their ship. Please tell me I got more. I got more scrap, but I think less fuel. I don't recall exactly, but scrap is really important right now. So, everyone back to their stations. I know, hull is critical. Believe me, I know. We're going to check out this distress. Haha, I knew someone would fall for our dastardly trap. It appears the distress beacon was nothing but a decoy for a pirate ambush. Okay, so they have 3 weapons again. Oy. A hacking unit, and then everything, the rest is normal. So, cannon to the shields. They hacked our medbay. That's not really of huge concern right now. Ow! My weapons are down. My weapons are down. Oi! Come on. Now I have to wait for the whole thing to charge up all over again before I can fire anything. Cool. Cool, this is great. I love this, guys. This is wonderful. Best thing ever. You repair the weapons unit, please. Hurry up. My laser is ready. Take out the weapons, please. Or at least... missed! Oxygen is down. I need to make shoot. Okay, I have 1 point of hull left. And that's it. Game over. Awesome. We're dead. Hope you had fun, everyone. That's the end of this game. There's no salvage from that. We'll have to start all over. If you like this game, let me know. Comment or hit that thumbs up button, and we'll do another episode of it. If not, I'm not going to do another episode of it. So, one last explosion marks your fate as your ship is torn apart. So, that's Faster Than Light, which is a roguelike kind of game. I have a couple other roguelikes in my Steam library repertoire that, if you guys like it, we'll play more of this and possibly more of some other roguelikes. I'm not particularly good at roguelikes. I've never... I think I've beaten the story this game once. The whole point of roguelikes is to try and beat them as many times as you want. There's not much of a story, as you saw. So, yeah, that's roguelikes. Ish. This is one of them. So, let me know how you like it. Have a great day, y'all.